Hey guys, welcome to Your Turn to Die, a dev game by Minority. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future uploads of this and other games uploaded in the future. Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and leave some thoughts below. Alright, in the last episode, what we did or what happened, we got in a fight with a upgraded Maple AI with some 3 other AIs. It was totally crazy shit. And now we are preparing for the banquet. So let's talk to Katera first. This song's kinda nostalgic, huh? Okay. So it seems like we don't need to talk to him anymore. Okay, Commander is listening with a look of satisfaction. Maybe he actually really likes this kind of thing. Okay, how is it? How is it, Carmela? Not bad. Feels like, that it's good to have allies. Carmela! What? Huh. Now I got no regrets, no matter what happens. Let's win, Sarah. Can I? Right. Sarah, you gonna start preparing for the banquet? Uh-huh, let's do it. Yes, let's begin. Oh, rip the sun. I'm sure everybody knows, but now we're gonna have to choose who goes into the 7 coffins. Doesn't matter if they are alive or dead, somebody's gotta go in, human or doll. Aha! Want to do rock, paper, scissors, perhaps? We'll go in, that's fine, right? But by we, you mean the dummies? Yeah. Romero got in the coffin. Well, why not? If we're just getting in. Minako got in the coffin. Scared of the dark, huh? Going with your mommy. Cormana got in the coffin. Nah, geez. Enzo forced herself into the coffin. Now's a good a time as any to show some backbone. I can't be bordering Jin and everyone forever. Yasuka got in the coffin. If anything happens, count on me. Mai got in the coffin. Thank you, everyone. All that's left is that one, meow. The last coffin. I will inspect it. You mean this? It's the coffin Keiji was in. Let's try to open it. I will open it. No good. It won't open. We have to think of a way to pry it open, meow. Yeah. But this bag isn't starting. Does that mean it's empty? Then Mr. Policeman really did escape, meow. Well, then let's discuss. We should go in the... Wait, what? Oh no. Whoa! The coffins! They completely buried themselves? No way! To the gate! Hurry to the gate! The gate is open! Oh, let's go inside. Hey yo, I've been withering away waiting. But what? Where is everyone? Where's everyone in the coffins? Oh, come on, not even a hello? They're fine, just fine. You'll meet them soon. Oops, pardon me. I'm Meister, who will be overseeing proceedings for the banquet. Now, I'm gonna have you select a challenger. What are you gonna make us do, meow? Well, no, can't tell you that yet. The game is Russian Roulette. It's a test of luck between the challengers. What? Allow me to introduce the other challenger. Midori. Quit it with the theatrics. Ah, now, which coffin will you pick first? First? these. The challengers will go in these coffins. Coffins again? Why, they are just the same kind that were in the cemetery. No traps here. And they are brand new and in use. Lucky you. If you're scared, want me to pick first? But wait! At any rate, let's look them over to make sure there's nothing suspicious. Okay. No. I'll go left. Should I pick the left coffin? Yes. Alright, the left coffin. Right, but let us check them a little more. Katara inspected the coffins very carefully. No need to put your sticky hands all over them. There's no difference between the two coffins. Seems that way. Nothing suspect. We will go with the one Sarah picked. Okie dokie. Then I will go in the one you didn't pick. Midori got in the right coffin. Was this really the right one? No, it was the left one. Now, for you to decide on a challenger, feel free to take your time thinking it over. Though, not so long the dummies run out of berry, of course. Well, what should we do? What's gonna be confident once we know what the game's like? We have to decide now. We don't even know the rules. I'll do it, meow. Jin! You can't. No, it's dangerous. I'm always the one being protected, Wolf. You're all nice, so you'll never beat me at times like this, meow. But if that meant only I survived, I'm sure I would regret it, Wolf. I would feel like I was a burden. So I want you to let me do it, Wolf. I wanna know there were people who were saved by me being there, Wolf. That's... you already have. Because I love all of you guys. Jin! Ah! Now let's move on. It's about time to start. Oh shit. The passage continues further in. Proceed. Dum dum dum. Ooh. We have arrived in quite the place. I don't see any coffins anywhere. Now, it's about time. Huh? I'll prepare myself. I'm not going to sacrifice anyone. Okay, let's go. Well then, let's begin, shall we? Come forward. Shenron. Well, no. Bottom. An amazing machine, isn't it? Coffins? Is everyone in there? Well, don't bother trying to open them, alright? Cause I've locked the coffins just now. At any rate, I should get closer and inspect them. Ah, the platform rotated. Incredible, huh? Using the machine, you guys gonna locate Midori. Locate Midori? Yep, in one of these 9 coffins, whoever hits the targets first, wins. That is the Russian Roulette Banquet. You mean? Naturally, the challenger dies if they are hit. Yeah, Jin's life is on the line. Oh no. Hey, let us out of here. Are you outside, meow, Big Sis Sarah? Jin! They're completely soundproofed in there, but as you can see, you can talk via monitors. Ah, I can see anything from here, meow. If only I would known. I should have gone in there. Don't get it twisted, Sarah. We're the ones who can probably observe the situation from out here. Huh? That's right. What's important is winning and surviving. I'ma win and save Jin. Ah, and by the way, it's a team battle, so Midori needs a button pusher too. Meaning, I will push the buttons in his stead. You ain't gonna cheat. My cheating is Midori's cheating. We will share responsibility. You better not cheat yourself. Rule breakers get death. As if we even could. Well then, once we decide the turn order, we can get started. I would say it's fine for Team Jin to go first, having the disadvantage. Alright. Went a little long, huh? Let's start already. Russian Roulette Banquet Edition. Begin. Wow. This is crazy. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. From what we heard, the rules are simple. 9 coffins. If Jin is big, we lose. If Midori is hit, we win. But is it really that simple? Above all, it's strange that Midori, who should be in a coffin, isn't saying anything. But it doesn't change what we have to do. We'll discuss it together and find an answer. By the way, you can rotate the coffins during the discussion if you want. Make good use of it. Alright, let's talk with Go for Gatera first. We ought to think about how we can differentiate the coffins. Alright, choose this topic. Alright, let's observe. So, he says, but they all look pretty much the same. The only one who we can identify is Asu's coffin. That means there's only a 1 in 8 chance that we hit Midori. Don't forget we could hit Jin too. Meow! That's the problem, Wolf. I can't die like this, Wolf. Right, but what difference in appearance is there? There's gotta be something, right? Like a way to see things the eye can see. I may think about it. Wait a minute. She means the lantern. Let's use that item. This is it! Oh, I like that. The lantern? The light of this lantern can reveal things that you can't normally see. But I thought it was out of battery. We'll use the one I picked up. Oh. Received a lantern from Katera. Thinking it's the same as your lantern, Sarah? Thank you very much. Now, let's try this. Wow. I see. The coffins are glowing. What? What's going on outside? We're not sure of the details either, but there's something special to these coffins. We might just be able to tell them apart. Yeah, progress. Mystery of the glowing coffins. The coffins must be made with a special material that glows in the lantern's light. Hey, what's it look like? How many glowing coffins are there? Tell me. We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were off on our own too. Wow. Hey, yeah, well, do you know? Yeah, the number of glowing coffins is 5. 5. Really? I see. So, if there are 5 glowing coffins, then well, what? This has to be a lead. Let me think about it. Okay, now let's talk to Katera. We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were off on our own too. Never would have guessed the same lantern would be on floor 5 too. When we used it in the cemetery, all 7 coffins started glowing. All 7 coffins? This is an important statement. Yeah, definitely. Okay, when we used, store statement, and then. So there's 5 glowing coffins. What can we glean from that? Apply store statement. All 7 glowed? Yeah. Then why are only 5 glowing now? By the way, there exists no other coffins than these. So the 7 glowing coffins were reduced to 5 glowing coffins because they are coffins that lost their glow? Alright, what do we think about why that is? The coffins lost glow. So first of all, answers, the second coffin isn't glowing. I've lost my glow. Don't go adding pointless statements. I will retract it. Map will explode on top of Enzo's coffin. Is that why? But there should be another coffin that lost its glow too, right? Is there any other possible cause? Even little things matter here. Do any of you remember anything unusual that happened to the coffin? All I can think of is how their peculiar smell bothers me. That's right, Hinako splashed liquid at me, and I got my coffin all sticky. Maybe the coffins actually use power to glow. Surely they ran out of battery. It's gotta be the explosion's fault, yeah? The heat of the blasts, eh? Let's first talk to Rimuru. That's right. Hinako splashed liquid at me, and I got my coffin all sticky. See, Hinako was having me hold her cocoa, and I said it's hot, carry it yourself. Then she crumpled it up and splashed it all over my coffin. I had no choice but to wipe it off myself. But that ain't important, is it? I can't overlook this statement. Let's put that store statement and then with it's gonna be the explosion's fault, yeah? The heat of the blast, eh? Apply store statement. Hold on a second, I wanna hear about what you said. What, me? Yeah, I think it was cocoa, but maybe it was actually a cafe mocha. Whichever it is, that ain't the point. Rimuru said the cocoa didn't matter. But both the explosion and the hot cocoa share the fact of being super hot. Hey, is this really relevant? He's not wrong that a blast and hot cocoa would both be high temperature. If the heat had an effect, that means something melted. Paint. Maybe there's something like paint on the surface of the coffins that glows from the lanterns. Oh, that must be it. Come to think of it, that would connect to something else. Yeah, the constant form in the classroom. The constant form in the classroom. The black paint. It glowed similarly when I used the lantern. And a spray of steam got rid of it. What? So it was using the same paint? It's not unlikely. If the paint comes off at high temperatures, then I can understand why Rimuru's coffin would have lost its glow. And it's possible that a certain other coffin lost its glow as well. Another coffin that stopped glowing? A coffin that might have stopped glowing, similar to Rimuru's. There will be the coffin Keiji was in. That coffin used a cremation system meant to krill Keiji alive. Sure did. Discharging the lid was enough to burn you. So Mr. Policeman's coffin lost his glow too, meow? I bet the mellowed paint got under the lid, which is why it got stuck and wouldn't open, meow. But that's strange. If you go with that, there's Enzu, Rimuru, Keiji. 3 coffins stopped glowing. The numbers don't match up. Well, and also, don't you wonder who painted them and when? One point, I want to clear that up. Understood, let's discuss it. Right, progress. Who painted the coffins when? First up, when they split off from Sarah, all 7 coffins in the cemetery were glowing. Then someone painted the coffins sometime before we separated from Kateru. I imagine it had to have been Midori. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us? I know, Wouldn't it get on their hands or clothes when they applied it? The paint stuff? I don't remember seeing anyone acting questionably in the cemetery. Could there not be a culprit, meow? Hey, do you think there's a difference between Jin and Midori's coffin and the rest? That it, the culprit is Mapple. Hold up, we're sure that old-timer Kotaro is telling the truth? There must be some meaning to them being painted in the first place. Alright, but I shall keep this for next time because it's hard to stop here all of a sudden. And there's still a lot of stuff going to happen here. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked it. If they make sure to smash the like button, comment anything below, subscribe for more, share this around, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye and peace out.